The ACP program, which provides discounted internet and phone access to 23 million households, is coming to an end. And I'm going to give you details. If you're on the ACP program or you know somebody that is, you might want to pay attention to this update. Number 2, there is great news for SNAP recipients. If you're on food stamps and you've been wanting to get access to discounted organic and natural foods, but have been frustrated by how high those prices are, or you cannot get a good deal, we have great news for you. So stay tuned for that. And then finally, there is an update on the farm bill that is being negotiated, and it looks like SNAP benefits may be cut in the future according to the Senate negotiations that are happening regarding the farm bill. So those are some of the 3 updates that I want to give you today. I also have an update on New York State. They are trying to increase food stamps for SNAP recipients there. So I will give you the latest news on that. And then finally, there are 3 EBT discounts that many SNAP recipients are not taking advantage of. I'm going to fill you in on that. So let's get started. So the first thing is there's a petition to end SNAP interviews. And this could make it easier for people who are currently on SNAP or trying to apply for benefits to be able to get access. So basically, students and legal advocacy groups are petitioning the U.S. Department of Agriculture to lift the interview requirements for SNAP benefits, and it's targeted at applicants to make it easy for people to be able to receive food stamps. They argue that the current requirement is burdensome and prevents eligible individuals from receiving benefits. The groups, including the National Student Defense Network and the Center for Law and Social Policy, are calling for a removal of this requirement to streamline the process and improve access to SNAP benefits. The USDA is reviewing the proposal, which aims to address challenges faced by applicants, including scheduling difficulties and missed interviews leading to denial. So basically, the interview process is not really standardized. So a lot of people find it frustrating to be able to get to the interview, or if it's a phone call, it's scheduled as an inconvenient time. So people end up missing out on benefits because of that. So currently, an estimated 42 million Americans receive SNAP benefits at an average of $212 per person and $401 per household. The current SNAP eligibility process requires applicant state agencies to complete an initial certification interview by phone or in person within 30 days of submitting the application. Expedited interview may take place within 7-day window for people in particular need who meet certain income criteria. For example, seasonal workers, immigrants, and certain other households may also receive expedited interviews. Also, eligible households receive a notice. So if you're currently on SNAP, you're going to get a notice about your certification window. This tells you how long you're going to receive SNAP and before you have to recertify. And as part of that recertification process, they're going to give you an interview window. So before your SNAP period ends, your local SNAP office will contact you and give you information on how to recertify. So the problem is those interviews. So I want to give you an update and an example of somebody that went through this and what exactly they went through. So Aviana Kimani, a 24-year-old student at West Los Angeles College, received SNAP benefits for 1.5 years before leaving the program because of the difficulty of scheduling the recertification interview. Initially, Kimani had signed up for food stamps through her local food bank, but she found out going through the social services office to renew her eligibility during its hours challenging because basically the hours window they were giving her did not fit her school obligations. She was moving at the time and everything within the SNAP assistance program was paper-based, causing the challenge of changing her address post-move. So here's what she has to say. You don't get to pick the time, it's given to you, and usually since it's during the day, it can be an inconvenience if you work or go to school. You also don't know how long the call is going to be. If you didn't have to go through the screening process, I definitely would have been on the benefits longer. But if you don't keep it up, meaning that if you don't continue to meet the interview obligation, then you are kicked off the program. So the petition is to remove the interview requirement. A 2021 study in California found that 31% of SNAP applicants in Los Angeles County were denied SNAP due to missing their interview, compared to 6% who were denied for failing eligibility requirements. So it means that more people did not get SNAP because they could not make the interview versus people who could not get SNAP because they did not meet the SNAP eligibility requirement. So that's a big deal. That's like 5 times the number, and that difference is really concerning. The organizations petitioning argue that the current requirement is an outdated obstacle. These barriers were also part of a federal lawsuit in February 2022. In Missouri, applicants were on hold for hours with their SNAP call center for an interview. The lawsuit alleges that the issue obtaining a SNAP interview were because the state's dysfunctional call center, which violates federal law and prevents eligible households from getting benefits. The Center for Budget and Policy Priorities found that the interview requirement can be an important way for states to gather information and for applicants to have their questions answered, but it can be a labor-intensive task and delay approval. So, what are your thoughts about this petition to eliminate the SNAP interview requirement? How do you think that is going to affect your benefits? Is this something that would increase your experience with SNAP benefits? How has the interview process been frustrating for you? I want to hear from you in the comment section below. So next, we are going to go to Thrive Market. But before that, if you like what you're hearing, I want you to hit the like button because we want this information to get to as many people as possible. So hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate the support. So I have some great news about food stamps. If you are on food stamps and you've always wanted to eat better or buy, more organic food or more, natural foods, but prices have been an issue for you, then this is going to make you very happy. The Thrive Market, which is an online grocery store that specializes in organic and natural foods, is opening its door to SNAP recipients. And not only that, they're going to make 1 year of membership free. So let me walk you through it. Starting on Monday, February 26, SNAP recipients will be eligible to use their benefits to buy groceries from Thrive Market. This makes Thrive Market the first online-only grocer to accept SNAP benefits online. Thrive is a membership-only retailer. It operates like Costco, known for their wide variety of natural and organic food products at discounted prices. The key word here is at discounted prices. So you're going to get prices that are better than what you get at the grocery store. Membership costs $60 annually, but for SNAP recipients, you can join for free for a year to try it out. And you can use your SNAP EBT card to buy stuff on their website and pay with your EBT card. This is a big deal because it opens up another avenue for SNAP recipients to be able to really maximize their SNAP benefits, but also get access to quality food at discounted prices. The USDA has been testing whether grocery delivery could help SNAP users for nearly a decade. The pandemic really accelerated that, especially for SNAP users with transportation or mobility challenges, whether it's seniors or people with physical disabilities or caregivers of young children. This is always going to help. So according to Thrive Market co-founder and CEO Nick Green, this new change will serve even more families since more than 1/3 of SNAP recipients are kids. While the digital divide persists, the vast majority of SNAP recipients have some form of internet access, making online grocery delivery more accessible. One challenge they do have is with people that are really struggling and they may not have a stable address for home delivery. So, what are your thoughts? What do you think about Thrive Market's new opportunity to be able to buy discounted organic foods and natural foods? And the best part is that you get free membership for a whole year to test it out. So let me know your comments below. And as usual, if you like what you're hearing, please hit the like button. We want this news to get into as many people as possible. And also hit the subscribe button if you are new to this channel. Next is the news about the Affordable Connectivity Program. This is really sad because it's going to impact 23 million households, and it's a big deal because it's a discount that a lot of people have relied on for a very long time. So let's walk through what's happening. Millions to lose affordable internet access unless Congress extends subsidies. Well, Congress did not extend that subsidy, so the Federal Communications Commission has issued a statement saying that millions of households in the United States will be losing discounts on their internet bill because the Affordable Connectivity Program is ending in April 2024. The ACP, launched at the end of 2021, was aimed to provide financial relief to low-income households by offering discounts up to $30 a month on internet bills, with higher discounts up to $75 a month for qualifying tribal lands. The Affordable Connectivity Program helps 23 million American households afford the internet, but on February 8th, the program began winding down due to a lack of funding. Today, new households can no longer enroll, and soon, current households will confront a choice between a shocking bill, or have their internet access disconnected. The Affordable Connectivity Program has been the most effective program for helping low-income Americans gain online access and stay online. So it's really mind-boggling that Congress has really decided not to fund this program, considering how much it helps so many households be able to get online or afford to get online and stay online. It has significantly improved the decades-long bipartisan effort to solve the digital divide, and now it's about to get worse. So why is this happening? Why is the Affordable Connectivity Program going away? Well, Congress has not approved the additional funding. That is the solution. That's a simple answer. The FCC chair, Jessica Rosenworcel, has sent letter to congressional leaders seeking $6 billion to continue the ACP program through the end of 2024. In the letters, she emphasized the significant progress made by the program in closing the digital divide and warns that without additional funding, this program could be lost. As a result, the FCC has put together a detailed ACP wind-down program or schedule that it's rolling out, and the big news about that is that April 2024, things are going to be cut off. So this is the schedule. Let me walk you through it. So February 7th was the final day for households to enroll in the program. So if you didn't get your application in by February 7th, then that was it. And then February 8th, the ACP enrollment was frozen. So no providers can take application after that date. And then in late February, the second layer of the rollout for the shutdown started. So basically, all the providers were given notice that things are going to be winding down. And then April 1st, participating providers must submit to the government any claims for discount. It means that anybody that has a discounted claim, they have to be turned in by April 1st, because at the end of April, once everybody is reimbursed for whatever they are owed, the program is going to shut down. So far, Congress has not budged on funding this program, so the schedule as you see it is what is in effect right now. So if you're on the ACP program, you have to be thinking, what are you going to do if this discount goes away? So the Federal Communications Commission has outlined a 15-page order that details how this is going to work. According to the order, providers will send a second notice to ACP participants 15 days after the FCC announces the last fully funded month. This announcement will be made 60 days in advance. So you're going to get notices from your providers giving you detail about how this whole shutdown process is going to work. So if the money goes away, what are you going to do? Well, we have suggestions about various ways that you can save money on internet service. Now, the ACP, while it was the best resource out there for low-income households, there are some ways you can reduce your internet bill after the program ends. Number one, check your state resources. Some states offer internet assistance programs. For example, Maryland has a $15 monthly discount for low-income households in addition to the ACP discount. And then your internet providers may also offer their own program. Before the ACP was created, the main option for discounted internet was through the providers themselves, like AT&T, Spectrum, and Xfinity. That was the easiest way to see, to get discount before the ACP came along. So you can go to their individual websites and find out if they are offering a discounted program for low-income families in your state. The other way to get discounted internet access is to sign up for the Lifeline program. Like the ACP, Lifeline is a federal program for low-income households. It provides $9.25 monthly discounts for phone, internet, or bundle services. It's been around since 1984, but the qualifications are a little more strict. Household must be at or below 135 of the federal poverty guidelines or participate in SNAP, Medicaid, or other qualifying programs. Number 4, another way to save on internet access is to avoid equipment rental fees. If you have internet access, there's an equipment cost, that there's a router connector that pretty much links you up to the internet. Well, sometimes it costs between $10 to $15 a month to just rent the router alone, and sometimes as much as $20. So if you can afford the upfront fee to buy your own router, then it saves you $10 to $15 or as much as $20 on your internet access. And you can get a router for as little as $100, so that will pay for itself pretty soon. If your router is $15 to rent, that is about a 5-month investment, and you should be good to go. So we want to hear from you. What do you think about Congress's decision not to fund the ACP program? I mean, this is a program that has really helped a lot of people, 23 million households, and all of a sudden Congress is not putting up the $6 billion that was needed to fund the program till the end of the year. What do you think about that? I want to hear from you in the comments below. So there is a farm bill that is being negotiated right now. Every 10 years, actually every 5 years, the Congress has to approve a new farm bill. And the farm bill is the legislation that includes all the nutrition programs that the United States Department of Agriculture runs, including food stamp, WIC, school lunches, etc. Well, 80% of the farm bill is this nutrition program, and the bulk of that is food stamps. Well, there is trouble ahead for food stamps in the farm bill because, according to the Congressional Budget Office, which released updates on the SNAP program and what is currently being negotiated in the farm bill, these programs are estimated to cost $1.46 trillion over 10 years. That is a 3.9% decrease from previous projections. So they are looking at a decrease in spending on food stamps over the next 10 years compared to the previous 10 years. SNAP accounts for nearly 80% of the total spending and is projected to decrease by $77 billion due to lower participation and estimates. So here's the thing. Here's what all that means. It means that Congress is projecting that less people are going to be on SNAP benefits over the next 10 years. And what that tells me is that when you see language like that in the legislation, it means they are sneaking in something to be able to then cut food stamps at some point. That is all it means. Because you look at the projection and they see a decrease when inflation alone every year is about 3%. So if you multiply 3 by 10, that's 30. So you should be seeing a 30% increase in SNAP benefits over the next 10 years if we're just going by inflation. But now they have a 3.9% decrease over 10 years. So all that tells me is that they are projecting that there will be cuts in food stamps coming up. Despite this, SNAP spending has risen by 73% since 2018, largely due to increased benefits and program participation. However, based on overall food inflation, SNAP benefits are projected to increase per person, rising from $206 per person in 2025 to $260 per person in 2035, an increase of 26%. Here is the thing that you really need to pay attention to. So they are saying that over the next 10 years, from 2025 to 2035, SNAP is only going to increase by $60 per person. You heard that right, $60 per person over 10 years. It means that you're getting $6 increase every year, which does not really make sense. While it is an increase to benefit, it is nothing substantial enough to make a difference in the lives of households receiving SNAP benefits, especially considering cost of living increases over a 10-year period. So what are your thoughts? Are you surprised that SNAP will only increase by $10 over the next 10 years? What are your thoughts about that? I want to hear from you in the comment section below. Next, New York. If you're living in New York and you're on SNAP benefits, you want to pay attention to this. New York will potentially increase SNAP benefits to $95 a month, the minimum benefit. So 3 million New York SNAP recipients may see a potential increase. So what is this about? Well, New York has introduced Senate Bill S7663 and Assembly Bill A6214A, if you want to go check it out. The proposed legislation is modeled after New Jersey, which passed a bill raising SNAP minimum benefits back to COVID level allotment that was bumped to $95. If you remember, the minimum benefits at the time was like $23, and it was bumped to $95. Well, if the bill passes, this will increase the minimum benefit to $95 in New York from $23. This will impact nearly 3 million SNAP recipients in the state of New York. This will give households receiving SNAP an additional monthly state benefit equal to the difference between the household's monthly SNAP benefits and $95. Especially seniors. Seniors have been complaining that they were getting the minimum benefit and it wasn't worth it to apply for SNAP. So now you'll be getting a $72 increase from the minimum, which would then make SNAP benefits in New York State very attractive for a lot of people. Many New York families have a tough time putting nourishing food on the table, especially after COVID emergency funds ended. So we must ensure no child goes to bed with an empty stomach. That is according to Senator May. So I'm proposing a bill to maintain a minimum monthly SNAP benefit of $100 to support families with healthy food on top of the benefits for individuals and families. Money invested in SNAP generates revenue for local businesses, boosting the entire economy. I am ready to work together with this session to guarantee all New York families have enough food to eat. So that is according to Senator May. A recent New York State Department of Health report found that 1 in 4 New Yorkers experienced food insecurity in the last 12 months. This crisis has not subsided since the height of COVID. It is only growing exponentially. That is why I introduced A6214A to increase the state's supplemental nutrition assistance program minimum to $100 because no one should go to bed hungry in a state as abundant in resources as New York. This is according to Representative Gonzalez Roja. This bill will help us address hunger in New York and its smart fiscal policy. So if you live in New York, what do you think? And if you don't live in New York, do you think your state should follow suit? I mean, New Jersey started this and then New York is following that lead. Do you think your state should follow what New York and New Jersey are doing in trying to increase the minimum SNAP benefit to $95 a month? Let me know your comments in the comment section below. And lastly, as I mentioned in the beginning, there is a bonus EBT discounts that we've been talking about and sharing with you. And today we want to share the 3 EBT discounts that are the least used by SNAP recipients. So you want to pay attention to this. The first one is free laundry service. Did you know that your SNAP benefits, your EBT card, qualifies you for free laundry? Well, the Laundry Love is a non-profit organization that washes the clothes and bedding of low-income families and individuals across the United States for free. They brighten the lives of thousands of people through love, dignity, and detergent by partnering with diverse groups and laundromats nationwide. The Laundry Love initiative helps people struggling financially by assisting them with their laundry. Laundry Love partners with groups and local laundromats in cleaning clothes and linens of low-income or no-income families and individuals. They see the laundromat as a place where strangers become friends, people are known by name, hope is hostile, and the worth of every human is acknowledged and celebrated. They have completed over 2 million loads of laundry. That's a lot. and helped more than 1.5 million people since 2003, which with an estimated 100,000 people cared for annually. So to get free laundry assistance, find an eligible Laundry Love location near you. So to do so, use the Laundry Love map on their website. This will help you find a local Laundry Love effort in your own town, city, or neighborhood. So visit their website at laundrylove.org/locations. The next discount that is least used by SNAP recipients is discounted Lyft transportation through the Lyft Up Access program. Millions of people lack access to basic needs because they can't get a ride. The Lyft Up initiative is working to make sure everyone has access to affordable, reliable transportation to get them where they need to go, no matter their age, income, zip, or postal code. They currently offer the following programs: job access, grocery access, bike share access, voting access, disaster response, and access alliance. To qualify, you must provide your reason for eligibility, your name, email, birth date, phone number, and your reason for qualification or eligibility include being on food stamps, Medicaid, reduced rate utility bill, free or reduced school lunch program, reduced transit fare, Social Security supplemental insurance, which is SSI, special supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children, which is called WIC, the federal subsidized housing, and Pell Grant recipients. To date, the Lyft Up program has provided an estimated 4 million discounted or donated rideshare, bike share, and shared scooter rides to help under-resourced communities. To participate in Lyft Up, visit their website and select the ride program you would like to utilize. You will be directed to a page where you can follow the instructions on how to get transportation help near you. So go to www.lyft.com/liftup/programs. And the next one is free eye exam and eyeglasses through the VSF Vision's Eyes of Hope. So VSF Vision Eyes of Hope provides access to no-cost eye care, eyewear, and disaster relief in places where it's needed most. VSF Vision believes that eye care is essential. Eyes of Hope addresses the barrier of income, distance, and disaster to provide equitable access to eye care and eyewear where it is needed the most. To date, they've provided access to no vision care for more than 3.8 million people in need. If you can't access or afford the vision care, adults or children can access a free eye exam and glasses at no cost. Eyes of Hope offers gift certificates, mobile clinics, and disaster relief to those in need of eye care at any age. To qualify, you must, number one, your family income has to be up to 200% of the federal poverty level. You do not have coverage through a private insurer or government program like Medicaid, Medicare for eye exam or prescription eyewear, and you haven't received care through the VSF program during the last 12 months. Gift certificate provide coverage for a comprehensive eye exam and a complete pair of prescription glasses with single vision or lined multifocal lenses. Gift certificates are distributed through their national network of community partners, and students through age 19 can contact a school nurse. School nurses and administrators can request a VSF Eye of Hope gift certificate through one of their educational partners, including the National Association of School Nurses. And for adults and children of any age, contact one of their community partners, Prevent Blindness, a National Association of Community Health Center locations, or Unidos US, and let them know you need vision care. So for more information, contact Eyes of Hope directly to find out how you can receive free eye exam and eyeglasses. Visit their website at vspvision.com/Eyes of Hope, or you can call them at 800-877-7195. So, is this something you're going to take advantage of? Did you know about this? Did you know about these discounts that we've talked about? The Lyft program? Did you know about the laundry program? Did you know about the eyewear program? Is this something you're going to participate in? Let us know in the comment section below. So, that is all we have for you today. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button so that this video will be shared with more people. That is how People are going to discover this important information if you like it and if you share it. So please do that. Until we see you in the next video, thank you for watching.